Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. It is supposed to get to 81 degrees here in Rockport today. I was just talking to my buddy Terry a few minutes ago. It seems like the last few weeks, the wind changes direction several times throughout the day. It's pretty bizarre. Today it's coming from the west, which is unusual but not unheard of. That's probably why we're getting waves in Little Bay when it comes from the west or northwest. We'll get waves here. What's the best thing about the waves? Yep, the sound. This might make a good nap spot later. I don't need any white noise today. I'll be able to enjoy the sounds of the water. I really wish I had the capabilities to make like an 8 or 10 hour wave video, because I think people watch those overnight for white noise, you know. But with my iPhone, it's just not possible to do that, to have that much data, or data if you're not a Star Trek fan. I'm thinking about starting a social network, but make it just for chickens. And I think it might bring me some extra money. But as far as helping me and being good for the chickens, I think a social network would really help hens meat. Yeah, I went there. Really help hens meat. That's what Siri told me today. You should have heard the ones I declined. There's an ambulance. You hear it? It's amazing. The wind's blowing from the general direction of the ambulance and it just carries across the water. So I am using the mic that I got from Oline. Thank you very much, Oline. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I kind of tested it out real quick, and it's funny how with Amazon, as far as these microphones go, I order the same product every time, and they'll send one of 4 different types of microphones. So this one sounds great, and I have it attached above my visor, so I'm really going to try to move it as little as possible, and hopefully it'll last longer. My only movement will be plugging it into my phone and unplugging it. So hopefully that doesn't wear it out too much. The brand new microphone that I ordered, you should see the hoops Amazon wants you to jump through to return the damaged microphone that they sent out before they'll give me a refund. Well, you can take it to the nearest UPS store. And I'm like, oh cool, 38 miles each way. That sounds like a bargain. Spend $20 worth of gas just to return the $20 microphone. Sounds wonderful. And they also said, well, we can email it to you and then you print it out. And I'm like, yeah, that'll work, because then I can go to the library and print it out, and it'll probably cost me $1 or so. Or I can go to the mail center where I'm actually going to mail it from, and that'll cost me between $3 and $5 to print it out. And then I can get an envelope to return it in, and then I can get some tape to seal the envelope. And yeah, so I hem and hawed and just basically kept the customer service representative on chat until they finally just said, we'll just credit your account and you don't have to return it. And I'm like, why didn't you just say that in the beginning? So if you complain enough, you can get your way. I hear a boat. I see a boat. I see that one quite a bit, huh? Don't we? He has not offered to give us a ride, which I find rather rude. And it has to be when it's convenient for me, and it has to be on a short notice because who knows what kind of mood I'm going to be in, you know? We might say tomorrow at noon, but I might be grumpy, and I might have to use the restroom tomorrow at noon, so I need your boat available at my convenience. I think that makes sense to everyone. We are right at 5,000 subscribers, guys. Thank you. I love the waves. I guess that's good. It's better than not having 5,000 subscribers. Now I just need to make better videos so I can get 5,000 views. That would be something. I watch some of these bigger channels and I'm like the video was posted, 40 seconds ago and it's got 3,000 views already. I'm like, man, these must be some good videos, And then I watch it and it's like, that's not a good video. So I think I need to be younger with hair and better looking, and then maybe have a cute dog. Or create drama, where everything is drama, and that seems to get views. That even works on my channel. If I have something bad to say and put it in the title of a video, I get more views, unfortunately. If I write a sunny day in Rockport with dolphins jumping and good positive vibes everywhere, then I just don't get the views. But if I write, murder, oh boy, you get the views. And it's sad that the world works that way. There's the bench. I like this bench. That's a good bench to read at, guys. That's going to come in handy when the real heat rolls in. And those wildflowers coming up. There's George Strait's old house. I need to go there and get the physical address just to see what that house is worth. I'm thinking, place your bets, guys, and no cheating. Just with the amount of lots, it starts right at that fence and wraps around about 3 times that size that way. I'm thinking at least 3 million. If that one big house that we saw that night was worth 2.9 or 2.8, that's got to be 3 million. Matter of fact, that might be a good way to end this video, huh? You guys want to go over and see what George Strait's old house was worth? I kind of do. Let's do that. Alright guys, so this is the property line that we just looked at. I'm on 69 Curlew, Rockport, Texas, on the island of Key Allegro. This is a pretty huge property. George Strait definitely lived here. I've been told he sold it at some point recently, within the last year or two. I have seen physically George Strait here. And you can see he's got a wall, and it's well landscaped from here, just to give the guy some privacy when he lived here. Lots of little cabanas. There's a pool. Pretty big house. He would always have 4 or 5 pretty good size fishing boats here. I don't think he lived here full time, but he came here often, and was definitely a huge help in the recovery of the area from Hurricane Harvey. There's the front entrance gate. They're actually doing work here. Albin Exterminating Inc. is doing their magic. But that is George Strait's old front gate. And here's more outlying houses here. And if you look up the address at the Aransas County Appraisal District, you will see that there's a huge lot, and then it says 78 square feet of another lot. And the total tax evaluation is just a bit under $2.7 million. So I was kind of curious what that would be worth. And that is the last house at the end of the street on Curlew on Key Allegro. Right off, is it Bayshore Drive? Is that the street that's at the end? But I just wanted to come over here and check it out. I was curious about that a few weeks ago when we were looking at houses. And I would imagine some of the more expensive houses, not that 2.7 is anything to sneeze at, or at the very end, that private street has some massive houses on it. But guys, I was just curious. Everyone go listen to George Strait today. Thanks for riding along tonight. Thanks for watching.